Outlaws. She's cold. She's cold like ice.
Going into shock.
We know who you are. You work for Joe Jeff Davis. There ain't nothing you can do to keep us from putting him down.
Was mad. We'd hit a bank in his town. Harland Pike. Me, Wolfson Lucas. William Pike. And Isaiah Ice McAdams. Known collectively as the Pike Gang. Once been partners in crime with the four of us, but now all bets were off. The showdown was interrupted, however, by the Almighty, who sent us all sailing into the 20th century. And what a century it is. But we weren't what you would call ordinary men, so we dug in, tried to adapt, and started a detection agency to put beans on the table, and in the process ran head-on into Deputy Maggie Randall. Things may be different this century, but there's plenty of work to be done, because one thing's bound to be true. The bad hombres will always outnumber the good.
Outlaws.
Why don't these things warn about it when they've had enough?
Yeah, warning would have been nice, Bill.
You do this, and I'll take care of the balloons. That's the fourth one you've split asunder.
Split asunder, huh? Is that Isaiah McAdams' way of poking fun at a body?
No, William. That's a biblical interpretation of hot air. Which reminds me, how's that cake coming along, Wolfson?
Now spell Maggie. 1 E or 2?
1 E.
M-A-G. That don't sound right.
M-A-G-G-I-E. 2 G's, 1 E.
Hello. Captain Bilson. Rain check. Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, it was real funny, yeah. Now, the entire east side of town, you say? Well, that sounds serious. There's no doubt about that. Well, yeah, that party does seem to be getting smaller and smaller, yeah. Well, you're not the first one to call and say they couldn't make it. We're just hoping that John will be able to get Maggie over here for us. We'll tell her. Yeah. How do you... Well, it appears that half of Houston's got no electricity and the roads are washed out. A whole kit and caboodle.
Woo! Step lively, boys! Otherwise, we might be ricocheted back to that last century where we was.
Oh, it's beautiful, Mr. Lucas.
Thanks, Bill.
You misspelled happy.
No, it didn't. It's H-A-P-Y.
H-A-P-P-Y.
Damn. Like it's two of everything tonight. But,
You think you like it, Isaiah?
Yeah, well...
Well, it'll look real fine on her. I kind of miss Phillies wearing these things.
I agree with you, Bill. You know, modern women don't understand that it's what a man can't see that tantalizes him and keeps his interest up.
I agree with you, Wolfson. Every time I see one of them shapely gals in them bikini swimming costumes,
Yeah?
I can hardly keep from nodding off from pure boredom.
I agree with you, Harland.
Headlights. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Maggie!
Good God, we haven't had a storm like this in 10 years. John, what's happened to your lights?
Lightning, Maggie, lightning.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Oh, you guys are too much.
Happy birthday, Maggie.
Yes.
What happened to all the party guests, Harland? Where are they?
They called, said they couldn't make it. Captain Belson's got himself a passel of emergencies.
It ain't that wet. Go and find some more guests.
John, Houston's falling apart.
Now, John, don't fuss. Well, we were lucky to get through. This is fine. In fact, this is wonderful. It's just so sweet of you all.
Oh, you're more than welcome, Maggie.
How old are you, Maggie?
I beg your pardon.
For the cake, I mean.
One candle will be just fine.
Put it on, Maggie. It goes on your head.
Well, I thought as much.
Ain't that pretty?
Well, now, William, it's really sweet.
Oh, I knew you'd love it, Maggie.
Thank you.
Here, Maggie.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Like it? It's a Princess Jersey Union suit that'll keep you warm as toast on nights like this.
Well, now, Wolfson, it's really lovely. Where did you two find such unusual gifts?
There's one of them mail order outfits all the way from Philadelphia.
Go ahead, Maggie. Open her up. Are you gonna like it? You even mentioned that a while back.
I did, huh? Well, okay.
Maggie? Oh, my Lord. How bad? Looks like a crease. She's bleeding some. Any head wound ain't simple. Damn!
I think we better arm ourselves. I'll get the shires.
Come on, old girl.
We ain't fired a shot. They ain't advanced a step. What are they waiting on?
That's for sure these boys don't have the wrong address.
That's correct. And if they do know who we are, they know we're going to be returning fire shortly, which is why they're unwilling to charge.
Thank you, Billy.
How's she doing?
Oh, I can't be certain. Just for sure that bullet gave her a concussion. Damn concussions are dangerous.
Yeah, I knew that wouldn't be working.
Maggie?
Did I get hit?
Yeah, you was kind of hit. Nothing to fret over.
Oh, I got some headache. It's terrible.
Well, stop a bullet with your skull, it tends to thump a little. You're gonna be fine, though.
John, can we take a walk down by the river where there's pretty flowers blooming?
Well, sure. Yeah, Meg.
What in the blazes is that? Looks like they've harnessed the sun.
Just portable spotlights. Just trying to confuse us.
I'll tell you one thing. These boys ain't amateurs.
Right there. Well, they're trying to blind us with them things. Why don't we blind them? Ready?
Ready?
You know, we counted 7, 8 guns. Maybe they got more men. They're firing in shifts. So we don't really know how many they got at all.
Or they have more reinforcements on the way.
That could be it. Otherwise, what are they waiting for?
Maybe them Buscaderos just yellered out about the way we hit what we shoot at.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of speculating going on here, but what bothers me most is the idea that there might be more folks coming. And if that is the case, time ain't on our side.
Damn, rain ain't helping nothing neither. Can't hear movement, can't see nothing. Like listening for a whisper in a big wind.
John, how's Maggie doing?
Oh, stopped the bleeding. Her pulse seems normal, but she she goes out of it, and then she, comes back in, and then she blacks out. I'm worried about her.
I hope those cabrones stick around till first light.
Could be about the time we're leaving. We're gonna get to Austin on time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, ain't that gotta be it? What if we don't get there to that trial and testify on time tomorrow?
John, you just hit on it. Joe Jeff Davis will walk out of that courtroom scot-free. All charges dismissed.
So all this is just a delaying tactic.
Exactly.
Well, it ain't working. I'm on the fight now, and if I have to crawl to Austin, put that skunk in jail, then that's what I'll do.
Hey, we know who you are. You work for Joe Jeff Davis. There ain't nothing you can do to keep us from putting him down.
Well, I guess you really told him, will you? Guess you really told him.
Soon as this 20th century standoff, so we gotta do some work on this house.
Oh, really, Wolfson?
Keen sense of the obvious, Wolfson.
Listen.
What?
Sounds like the rain's slowing a little bit.
Well, hush. Stop it, Wolfson.
Let's load up and go get him. Well, what are we waiting for? Those boys, they can't shoot a lick.
Yeah, they got them guns you can load on Sunday and fire all week, kid.
Bound to hit something if we give them enough targets.
Here's what we do. One of us goes, the others give cover and fire.
Goes where?
To the nearest telephone. That'll be Maggie's. Get some medicos and law dogs out here.
Okay.
Then I'll go.
Hold it. I say we draw lots.
Yep.
I said I'll go.
We said we'll draw lots.
Cut bullet rides.
Looks like I got it, boys.
Both Pike brothers are going on this mission of mercy.
Ah, come
Any
on.
objection?
I can take care of myself.
I said, any objections?
He's your kin.
Now, Harlan, go out your bedroom window. The gunfire's been lightest over there.
You're in that little ditch out there by the tack room. Get in that and stay low.
And Don't move until we give you cover and fire.
No fooling, Sheriff?
No fooling, Billy.
Now.
Now.
I can't see him. Can you see him?
No.
Made it at all, they've made it by now.
Loaded.
I'm going out there.
Now, wait a minute. They're down. There's nothing you can do about it.
I can get him back inside.
Yeah, and you get yourself killed doing it. And the best thing we can do is wait right here, trying to draw the fire.
Loaded.
Loaded.
Yep.
We can hear him stomping up on us. You ready, Bill?
Yeah, born ready.
Good.
That slug has taken some zip out of me. And that's a fact.
I ain't feeling too sprightly myself, little brother.
Harlan, could you do me a favor? This final hour of our probable death, not call me little brother.
Anything you wish, Bill. But ain't gonna change the fact that you're my little brother now, will it? That or I must have got.
You started it, damn it. Harlan. You know, a brother like me couldn't do any better than a big brother like you.
Likewise, Bill. Likewise. Why don't you quiet that speech making now, though? Because we ain't dead just yet. Yeah, brother.
I'll say they're back.
Dumb idea, fellas.
I think we need a new plan.
It's too tight. It has to be tight. Hush.
Billy, Harlan, I'm awful sorry. It was a damn fool idea, and I'm to blame for it.
No one's to blame, Jonathan. We were all in agreement.
That's right. Just didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
It didn't work. Guess I forgot a lesson I learned a long time ago.
What was that?
It was about Mother Nature.
Mother Nature.
About her. Remember, Wolf?
Yeah, her. We should have used the rain that she gave us.
Exactly.
John, we're getting too citified in this here century.
What the hell does her have to do with Harland and Billy?
Yeah, how would it have changed me and Bill sliding around in the mud on our bellies, anyhow?
Well, I'll tell you, it was a long time ago, but me and Wolfson was in one hell of a fix. It was sort of like the fix we're in right now. Except, we got a situation where there's much too much water. And we had one where it wasn't damn near enough. Anyway, that's a long story.
Well, keep talking, Sheriff. We ain't going nowhere, and that's for certain.
That means I gotta tell him.
Confession's good for the soul, John. Especially your soul.
I ain't from Texas.
What?
I think he said he's not from Texas.
Well, where are you from then, Sheriff?
Georgia?
Georgia? Well, that's practically up north.
Georgia is further south than some parts of Texas will ever be.
Amen.
Maybe I was born in Georgia, but I was certainly reborn when I moved out here.
Yep.
But you remember, Wolf, Jonathan Grail was kind of a hollow ghost of a man. A man who damn near died in that blight. Most of the farmers was wiped out that year.
Farmers? You a clodbuster, Sheriff?
Oh, now, come on, Billy. Anyways, me and my neighbors started to move west. They made me captain of this wagon train. We started off real good. Then we got to the Badlands. And things really took a turn for the worse. Anyways, we'd hired on a scout. Thank the Lord, his name was Wolfson Lucas. And he was as ornery then as he is now.
Tell a damn story.
Enough damp to make us spit. Them poor dear people started dying like flies. Anyway, me and Wolf rode out to try and find this water hole we'd heard about somewhere in the vicinity. And it was then I got my first lesson about her.
Her?
The land, sun, wind. Now, she'll love you or kill you.
Something's wrong with this water. Well, y'all can see the whiteness. Is it alkali?
Yeah, worse than that. We could deal with alkali.
What?
Stuff's going to arsenic. Belly full of this stuff, and you wind up like a friend here.
You sure?
Look around you. Get a thing growing for 50 feet. Get a bug or anything stirred in that stuff.
We got a wagon train full of people 3 days away with milk cows and kids and Lord knows what.
I know as well as you do what we got coming.
Well, now, how could a hole you knowed of turn to poison?
This ain't back east. Out here, rocks can turn to dust and good water to bed in the season.
Well, that's all there is to it. Let's get moving, one other.
Horses won't make it back to the train. Just tell them.
What's that you're doing?
Shear's called to Kieran. It'll tell them.
Tell them what? They won't know what that means.
Can you write?
No.
Well, I can't either. We gotta find some other water. A couple of seasons ago, there's a spring up there in them foothills.
A couple of seasons ago.
If I was out here on my own, it'd be plain bad luck. But now that I got a bunch of sod busters leaning on me, all of a sudden I'm a snake and don't know my business.
Don't want you feeling that way. Just this Lord-forsaken land.
You got a whooper, huh? You don't win like that out here. You open up and listen to what the country's trying to tell you, and you better listen good. You're gonna go under.
I don't listen to nothing what's trying to kill me and my own. Come on, Lucas.
Come on.
Watering hole? Wagon train?
Don't you fret none now, Maggie. Fly back down there. We was just discussing one of them westerns we was watching on TV.
Oh, TV. Okay, I see.
Tell me, Sheriff, what happened after you and Wolfson, you lit out of that there poison water hole?
After the water hole? Well, that's when Wolf and me was really getting on well together.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You mean you ain't having fun? Well, look here. Wouldn't you know it?
Wouldn't you know what?
Don't tell me you can read that stuff.
It says there's a river here.
River where?
Here.
This ain't a river, it's a mountain.
There's a river here when they wrote it.
When was that?
I don't know.
You mean you brung me up here to read me about a prehistoric river?
I could read it from down there.
What are you doing there?
I'm leaving. Go ahead and read it if you want to. It tells all about a buffalo hunt.
A what?
Buffalo hunt.
She's cold. She's cold like ice.
Going into shock.
Maggie? Maggie, now, you ain't quitting on us, are you? Now, come on, Maggie. Maggie? Maggie, wherever you go and you come back. You hear, girl? Maggie?
Jonathan, everything that can be done has been done. Everything else is up to something bigger.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
So, John, there you were up on them Indian cliffs, correct?
What? Yeah.
Well, what happened then, Sheriff?
Beg pardon, William?
Wasn't it about the time that we found them Indian rock paintings that we tried to beat each other's brains in?
Got a little bit madder at each other first. Now listen, these horses are gone about as far as they're gonna go. So what we're gonna do is get on and ride them. Ride them. We're gonna find water.
Sounds just like a sodbuster talking. Ride your horse to death. How you gonna get back to your precious people?
We got time to walk back. We just about walked this far already.
We're gonna keep on walking because we're gonna save these horses.
What about trying to save some people?
Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. All they do is come out here and tear her up.
I'll tear her up. She this and she that. You talk about a hellhole like this like it was a person. Tear her up. Look, it's just earth and rock. Now, you see? Earth and rock now, see? But that's what you don't understand. Fellows like me come in, and we divert water. And then we fence it, and plow it, and seed it. And then we got ourselves a farm.
I don't know why I keep sticking my neck out for you people.
You took the job.
Yeah, right now, it's beginning to rub me raw.
You want to quit?
When I'm ready to quit, you're gonna know it.
You know something? You ain't changed a lick. You're still a sodbuster. Now, you take this ranch. You got it all sectioned off and chopped up into little pieces.
Gentlemen, now is not the time nor the place to...
What have you done with your life? Just wandering around like some gypsy, calling people names, what's trying to build something permanent.
Well, who says you got to do anything to change the land? Why don't you just leave it like it is? You come through and you take what you need and then you go away. You're right on.
And then you ain't got no roots. Then you ain't got no place.
Well, I don't want any roots or any place.
Whoa! Now, you're about to get into it over something that happened at least 100 years ago.
John, I think she's warming up.
Howdy. Oh. Well, howdy. Ain't had much of a birthday party, have you?
Well, no. I've never been shot on my birthday before. Howdy. You boy's been shot, too.
Well, it's just a little reconnaissance. Didn't turn out quite right.
Yeah, we'll be all right, Maggie. Don't you worry.
We're in trouble, aren't we, John?
They got us here and they're holding us here.
Holding us.
Does this have something to do with Joe Jeff Davis and your date in court tomorrow?
What we reckoned on.
Well, when you need me, I'll be ready. You just let me know.
But she still needs a doctor.
See, I could use one of them sawbones myself.
Well, why don't we just go out there and get this over with, huh? Before we all bleed to death.
I don't think you should be moving around, either of you.
Well, you ain't been shot, Isaiah. It makes the body kind of anxious.
Harland, I have been shot. I know what it feels like.
Yeah, but you ain't currently bleeding.
Well, take our chances, Ice. We're gonna need every gun when we get out there anyways. Now, hold it, hold it.
I know this shootout's making everybody nervous as a dickens, but don't you want to hear the rest of mine and John's story?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Wolfson. Just so long as you make it funny and interesting.
Well, I'll try, Harlan. We was out in the Badlands, and we didn't have enough water between us to make a tier.
What are you looking at?
Thought I see dove. Back east, they fly the water around this time of day.
Better put your hopes on something different than doves on the wind.
Highway, flew north.
You'll fall down again? That's going crazy. Doves on the wind. So, you know, you're trying to drink sand.
Game trails. Me. I found it. Gotta be water.
We got one more stab at it. If we don't find it, we're gonna be wolf meat.
What are you gonna do? Sit there and wait again?
You hadn't lost your head and went dancing around all night, wouldn't be in this trouble to begin with.
Once you talk down your mountain nose at me, I've lived off the land. I've hunted and I've fished. In the state of Illinois, state of New York.
Honey, the only thing you ever hunted was cows. Only fishing you ever did was out of a pig trough. You don't know nothing, you dumb farmer.
That's it, Scout. You pushed me over the edge.
Get up!
We've made it now. Ha! That wagon train won't get to that poison water. See ya. The whole day. See how she is. Sure she is this country now, you see? All right. I see.
Big cat's been working this pool.
Uh-huh.
Tracks all over the place. What are you doing?
We're moving.
Well, the train won't be there late tomorrow.
Can't take a chance on that.
Ain't you learned nothing yet? You don't move from this country till you're ready, and we ain't ready.
I'm ready. You got water.
Hey, Wolf.
What? What's that you're saying? About being ready?
Well, it looks like they got some bulbs for them light beams.
I just ain't so sure how much of this we can take.
Well, I ain't so sure how much more I'm willing to take.
I'm angry. Ain't you angry? I mean, we got ourselves a situation here.
Situation, we got 3 wounded, no way to get out, surrounded by gunmen, and us nearly out of ammunition. I call that a situation.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
You see anyone?
Just to the left of that tree trunk. Wolfson, one of them is sitting down. Can you make him out?
I see the Philistine.
Get him?
Of course. Nice piece of 20th century machinery.
It's too bad you didn't pick up some cartridges for that thing, Harlan.
Well, Bill, I was a little busy picking you up, if you'll recall. I mean, you could have thought of picking up a few cartridges here and there.
It was a pretty good shot, considering how dark it was.
Yeah.
Of course, he always was a pretty good shot. Ever tell you what he did to me after he banged his head out there in the Badlands?
Huh? No, what?
Tried to shoot me.
That's a bald-faced lie.
Did you have your gun out, and was it pointed at me or not?
Yeah, I had the gun out, but I wasn't gonna shoot you.
Anyway, after this cat spooked our horses, and we lost him, I built this contraption. I put his big old body on it, and we started walking. And dragging him, and walking.
Where are you going, farmer?
Go back to wagons, get some men to haul water, and some help for you.
Can't get our horse.
I just spooked him. We only got one horse. Come on. Easy now, not too much. That's enough.
You're as dumb as ever.
I'm here.
You gotta leave me. You gotta go back to the train, warn them others where to get that poison water.
I ain't leaving you, Wolfson. Well, now look at him. You care, don't you? You care about them people. Pulling a big old gun on me. You care about them sodbusters, don't you? I done my best to follow Wolf's advice. Listen to the land, try to read it. I done the best I could. But I lost. If I had the strength of a piece of wood, I would have been whittling grave markers for us.
There's voices. There's voices praying. It's strange. It's the wagon train.
Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful river.
And that's it. That's how I become a Texican the hard way.
You know, John, all this tale-telling is just your way of saying that we shouldn't have gone out when she was down.
When she was down. You got it, Harland.
So what we ought to have done, go out there and get them when she is really raising hell.
That's right. They won't be expecting us to hit them when the storm's at her peak.
Well, we got a plan, better than none. Jonathan, looks like you've got yourself some disciples.
When she is wailing mad and raining down, we'll get out there and seek them out.
How do we know?
Trust Wolfson. He'll tell you when.
Hey, Maggie, old girl.
We're getting a tingle all over, boys. It's getting close. You better get ready.
I suppose trying to convince you two wounded fellas to stay here with Maggie is out of the question.
Yeah, well, that would be like trying to talk a preacher's son into not sinning, John.
Now, John, I think I can shoot.
Okay, Maggie?
Yeah.
Wolf, give me that spare. There you go, John.
Anybody comes in here doesn't look like any of us. You take care of them, Deputy.
Now, brothers, let us go among.
Let's do it.
Amen.
Slow and easy.
But all the way.
To the hilt.
Pick it up, mister. Can't wait to put some more lead in you. Happy birthday, Maggie.
Harland, thank you. How long did it take you to braid this?
A day, maybe two. Well, give or take a month.
Well, I'm afraid I won't have much use for it in here. But I will for your gift to Isaiah. I don't think there's much that I won't know about the state of Texas once I finish reading this.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, Maggie.
saved your present for last, Mr. Graham, because you said it was something I had mentioned before. Give. What is this? Acapulco John. John, who is this other ticket for?
Is there 2 tickets there? Well, it must be for somebody that maybe you'd like to take to Acapulco with you.
Oh. Now, let me see. Oh, John.
Now stay tuned as a prison escape puts 2 old friends on opposite sides of the law. Robert Mitchum and Wilford Brimley star in Thompson's Last Run. Next, following Sports Break.